Hi, welcome to Derby Online Off Skate Edition. This workout is just like the on skate one. This one's just modified for no skates. Let's get started. All right, ABC balance calibration. You're going to need cones. You're going to set them up at 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 6 o'clock, and 8 o'clock, and you're going to switch them around for the other foot. Right here, I'm writing the ABCs with my toe while standing on one foot. And I'm being super ambitious and holding a 10-pound weight here, but then I decide that that's too much and I put it down. But do all of the ABCs, all 26 of them for each point on each foot. Don't skimp on this warm-up drill. It really does do amazing things for your balance. It's kind of like when you're standing on one of those game consoles that like starts calibrating your balance. You have to stand there for a while and it figures you out. Basically, your brain is figuring out that you want to do all kinds of weird stuff with your feet while roller skating, and it's getting okay with it here. It's calibrating your balance. All right, hit pause and come back to me when you're done. All right, our next drill is derby stance, power stance. What you're going to do is put your hands on your knees and then hands on your calves. And you're going to pulsate up and down for 2 minutes. Hands on knees, hands on calves, hands on knees, hands on calves. 2 minutes, hit pause, come back to me when you're done. This drill is called all 8 on the floor. This one looks a little weird, but it's going to translate very well when you have roller skates on. What you're doing is you're just scooting your feet on the floor without picking them up. Pivoting, torquing, not twerking, torquing your knees, moving from side to side, distributing your weight from one side to the other side with both feet on the floor. 5 minutes, hit pause, come back to me when you're done. All right, this drill is the same thing. It's all 8 on the floor, but now we are navigating around your space. So move around your space, navigate. But again, keep your feet on the floor. You don't want to pick them up. You want to work on transferring your weight while having having both feet on the floor. Transferring and having both feet on the floor. Do this for 5 minutes. Listen to your favorite song, hit pause, come back to me when you're done. All right, our next drill is called heels out. This is going to help you a ton when you start doing footwork and plow stops and all that stuff. So again, toes are staying on the floor. You can lift your heels up to do this, or you can swish them. Swishing is better, but at first, if you have trouble, go ahead and lift up your toes and move those heels. You're just flicking them out. And what I'm doing here is I'm playing with my stance. I'm doing shoulder width and flicking, and I'm doing a wider stance, a double shoulder width and flicking. Do this for 5 minutes, hit pause, listen to your favorite song, and come back to me when you're done. This next drill is called rockers. You are going to step back and step forward and double and do a squat. Step back and step forward and squat. Step back and forward and squat. Hit pause. Do it for 5 minutes and come back when you're done. Next drill is T shuffle. So you're going to stand in a T position and again scoot without picking up your feet. Push and scoot, push and scoot. Of course, stay in that semi-squat position, stay low, and just scoot across in a line. Hit pause, do this for 5 minutes, and come back when you're done. This next one is T push. This one's going to be a little explosive move. You're going to get into that T position, and I want you to jump off of that inside foot onto the forward-facing foot. So squat, jump, squat, jump. Oh, and point your toe on that release. Squat, jump, point. Squat, jump, point. I want everything tight here. When you point, I want that butt tight, your leg extended to its fullest. Hit pause, do it for 5 minutes, and come back when you're done. This next one is T-stop. You're going to basically do a semi-squat on one leg. A lunge, semi-lunge. And you're going to move your free leg back and forth, but bringing it back into that T position. Both feet, do it for 5 minutes, hit pause and come back to me when you're done. Here we are. We're going to do our one knee fall. You need a yoga mat or a pillow or something just in case you lose your balance and slam your knee into the ground here. But really, your one knee fall, you're not actually going to slam your knee on the ground. You're basically doing a deep one-legged lunge. So do this for 5 minutes, hit pause, and come back to me when you're done. Our next drill is double knee fall. On this one, you can go 5 minutes if you can. I've been skating all my life and my knees think they are 80 years old. So I was not able to do 5 minutes of this. But if you can, go for it. If you can't, take an extra long water break on this one. But double knee fall, I want you to put one knee down at a time and get back up in derby stance. And here we go, going to demonstrate it. One knee at a time, back up in derby stance. One knee at a time, back up into derby stance. There's also a way to do it using your hands. I call it cheating because I don't want you using your hands in the long run. But if you cannot get up, if your hip flexors are not working for you when you first start, use your hands, put your butt in the air, and get your feet underneath you. All right, so you're down on your knees and use your hands, butt in the air, and get back into that derby stance. Hit pause, listen to your favorite song, and if you got through 5 minutes, let me know. Here we are again. We're doing more falls on both knees. Again, if you can't make it 5 minutes, it's fine. Take more water breaks than normal or just dance around. This is all four on the floor. You're going to do a double knee fall and you're going to come down on your wrist and elbows. Basically, you're stopping your face from hitting the floor. Do that for 5 minutes. Come back when you're done. You've made it. It's the last drill, this one. I'm just calling it dance off. All I want you to do for 5 minutes is shuffle around again. Don't pick those feet up. And do that for 5 minutes and then you're done. Don't forget to take selfies of your awesome moves. Send me video clips. We may use them on the website and Facebook. Here we go, doing a group photo. Everybody smile. Thank you so much for participating, and we'll see you in the next class.